Hey, welcome back to the Passive Buddies podcast. And today, obviously, following on from the Perpetual Cash Flow Machine episode that we released the other day, go ahead and watch that. You will not want to miss it. We are talking about why we have ditched WordPress for Medium. Now, some people go, "What? You can't ditch WordPress? Me. And that's basically what I hear. But obviously, we are prioritizing Medium as our blogging platform, and we are diving in today exactly to tell you why. Of course, it wouldn't be the Passive Buddies podcast without a buddy and our co-host, Brandon Duff. How are you, pal? You okay?
I am doing amazing. How are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Having a pretty good day. Yeah, it's sunny outside, which is obviously nice. Finally, we've got like our 3 weeks of sun. So yeah, all good in the UK, buddy.
Nice. Good. It's always a great thing to hear.
So when we look at obviously WordPress and blogging is a great way to make money and it's something we don't rule out at all, like from the blogging side of things. But then from a why would you move from WordPress to Medium? What are the drawbacks of WordPress?
So I have right now three WordPress sites. And number one, there are some pluses and minuses to both. With Medium, it's much more simple. You don't have to worry about themes and plugins and all the different things that go into running a WordPress site. Not only that, but with WordPress, like if you're not up to date with a bunch of stuff, you could like have your site lost instantly. It's much more tech savvy. There is, so I'll give you a perfect example. The other, probably like a month ago, I was getting email after email of someone saying of a new login or new account was created. I'm like, why am I getting hundreds of emails a day letting me know that I'm getting a new account created? And it's because these like Russian spy bots or Chinese spy bots or I don't know, all sorts of different countries from all over the world were logging into my site. And it was like a spam network or whatever. And they were trying to find vulnerabilities in my login details so that they could exploit it and use it to do whatever. And so that was annoying. So I had to figure out, like, I had to Google and figure out what plugin I needed to make sure that people from weren't using, it was like all these like different, I guess, not VPNs, but it was weird addresses. So I had to like figure out how to block those. And so then I blocked that, and then that was good. And then I had like someone trying to access an admin and creating a admin account on my own. And then it was some of my blogs were then infected with malware for some reason. So it was like all these things. I'm just like, God, this is annoying. And I'm not getting really any benefit from it. Then I think with that, I deleted one article that wasn't relative to my content anymore, and my whole rankings and all this stuff dropped like by a lot. And I was getting like 200 views a day, I'm now getting like one a day. And then include that with, say, when Google decides to do an update and change some kind of part of their algorithm, then people lose keyword rankings and traffics and backlinks. And your backlinks are dependent on your website, and how it holds up is dependent on other people linking to you. And if they decide to delete their link and link to someone else, then you get shut down. So it's like all these things were just annoying as F. And so I was like, there has to be a better way. And so I started a Medium, and I make more money from my Medium articles just producing content than I ever have from ad revenue on my blog post. So that's one. Another reason is I started, I guess the flip side of that is with capturing emails and capturing and creating themes for particular things. You can't do that on Medium. So
Hmm.
it is so simple. You don't get all the bells and whistles on cool things that you can do for your business. I'll give you an example. My one website that I've been complaining about for WordPress is a more of affiliate site slash learning platform, essentially. And it was a headache for me. However, I started a car rental business, and there's no way I could create a car rental business website with a Medium article. And so I had to buy a theme, and the theme is awesome. It makes my website look super professional, like probably the best website. Like, I wish I probably would have never bought some of these other websites. Like, I've been paying thousands of dollars over the last couple of years to a theme press site that is called Thrive Themes, that allows you to do a lot of different things. And they have a lot of like templates, but I couldn't make my car rental company as pretty as this theme. So I spent $50, got a theme that is for a car rental company. It looks phenomenal, very professional, and I can have that all set up, and it literally took me maybe 30 minutes. And so in doing so, I now have a bitchin' theme that is super like clean. It looks like a professional website, and I'm able to start my car rental company that much quicker. And so I couldn't do that with Medium because there's not really local SEO, it's worldwide. I can't have a capture page. I can't have all these things that you need with a WordPress site. So there are pluses and minuses. If you're a content creator, I think Medium is the way to go because you still can capture emails if they subscribe to if they follow you and subscribe for email, you can capture those emails. But if you're looking to do, say, local business or something that is kind of just pops more and you're more tech savvy, then WordPress might be good. However, with that is you're relying on SEO and backlinks and all the other stuff that goes into a WordPress site, while there's already all the traffic on Medium already there for your viewing pleasure, essentially, where all the people can go to your article and view it today versus them having to actually search for it under thousands and thousands of different other pages on the Google machine. So there are pluses and minuses, but what are your thoughts?
So I think obviously like one of the benefits for jumping onto Medium is, especially if you're new to the making money online and you are new to the whole tech scenario and stuff like that, like WordPress can be very complicated, where creating a story, adding a picture, adding a video in Medium is so fast. And by the time you build up enough traffic from Google on your WordPress site to then apply for the Google monetization program or AdSense, whatever it's called, and then start getting paid from those articles on your WordPress site, you can literally be monetized in 5 days. 5 days is probably all it takes to get monetized on Medium, which means the race to the money is faster on Medium. You can get more eyeballs faster on Medium to your blogs. So if you're, again, like when you're looking at I would always keep a WordPress site and extend your Medium articles and put them onto WordPress. So at least you're playing with both. But Medium will get you faster results. So if you're looking to get eyeballs on some blogs, get some affiliate links, get some paid for the ads, start building a brand somewhere, you're definitely better off on Medium between like creating the blog and then a solid engagement strategy. You can very quickly grow to where you need to be to start making cash. Then obviously have the longer burner of WordPress in the background, then obviously moving things across. But it definitely is worth having your Medium site first and then going into blogging going into WordPress when you're ready, because you can influence your market a lot quicker on Medium and you can get a lot more eyeballs on your content and your writing, which is obviously the whole reason you're doing it compared to the blogging process.
Yeah, and ultimately, I think that this is kind of what it comes down to, is You can, well, I don't know. I think that you can have all of them or you can have none of them. It just depends on how much time and effort you want to put into it.
Hmm.
As far as a medium is great, you can start off with that, not be tech savvy, and really make some money. The branding part obviously comes into play with having a WordPress site. However, with that said, if you have a WordPress site and it's making money, that's an asset that you can sell. Versus a Medium article account, really you can't. And if they find that you are possibly selling that, that might be against their terms of service and they might shut it down. So you might run into that issue versus having a WordPress site. It's like a digital asset, a digital real estate where you can sell to someone on Flippa, Empire Builders, a lot of these different websites. And like the reason why I'm creating a website for the car rental business is because one, I can capture leads for that business. It builds authority. It's a local website essentially, so I can create local content, and I'm finding people locally. And in doing so, the goal is if I grow it enough, I get enough customers, I might get acquired by one of the bigger chains like the enterprises or the budgets or the whatever the other national rental cars, and I can be acquired by them. And then they'll take all my cars, my customer list, and all that, pay me a large sum and kick me out of the market. So there's that possibility. With a Medium article, you're not going to get that because no one's going to know your local business that to find you essentially. So, but also, I mean, you can have a funnel to capture leads. So what I probably am going to stick with personally is WordPress for a local business, funnels through high level and capture pages with my online business, so affiliate marketing, all the if we teach a course that we charge for, or to take payment for the cash flow challenge, all of our cash flow community. I'll use Go High Level, which is my CRM. I can capture emails. I can do follow-up, auto response, auto post on Facebook group, and all the different platforms. And so I'll do that for that. And then from there, I can then just have my Medium article that is my, I guess, branding in a sense for people to see on Medium because the views are already there. And so there's not one way to do it. You have to do what works for you and something that you'll be able to be consistent with. So I have two WordPress sites. One was, like I said, was the Money Friends, which was getting all sorts of different notifications for like a app that a plugin that needs updating, a defender that blocked someone from logging in so many times with the wrong account, like all these notifications, and having to write like 30 articles a month to do that, plus another WordPress site called Living Off the Grid that I was planning to flip and use my VA to write articles, and that takes a lot of time. So now I'm not doing both. And so you have to think, what is going to be the best use of your time? And what is something you can be consistent with? Is it writing articles on Medium and being consistent that way without having to worry about all the tech and ranking and learning all the updated strategies? And when YouTube changes, when Google decides to change their algorithm, is that going to affect you? Or are you going to be more consistent with YouTube? So I think, or Medium. So it just really depends on what you will be most consistent with and what will you stay on top of. And I think that's the best strategy of all.
Nice. No, I think you've nailed it in that respect. Obviously, like there's pros and cons to both. For speed, obviously, like Medium is that, and obviously for monetization, it definitely is there. It outranks WordPress on that respect. But
Right.
as you say, if you're thinking in decades rather than days,
Right.
then you would probably lean more towards WordPress. So it's completely up to you guys. And there's nothing wrong with a combination of both. There's Nothing wrong with picking one and then the other, or using Medium, blogging, and YouTube and linking all three together. It's just what you can build your business, how you can build your business around your lifestyle and not the other way around. And then that will then pick and choose what route you go down, and things may change. It's okay to grow a Medium account and then shift them all over somewhere else. Like, you just go with the flow with your business and what works for you. And then obviously if you're listening to this podcast, it's all about like trying to make some money. So whatever gets you some cash, and then you're good.
It's not trying to make money, it is making money. So make money and subscribe and just be consistent and you'll make money.
I love it. Okay, guys, that wraps up. Let's try that again. That wraps up today's episode. If you liked it, 100% drop us a like, comment, subscribe on whatever platform. Let us know we're doing a good job or a shit job, your choice. And we will see you on the next episode.
Peace.